All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Clock at 4, and it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Antetokounmpo, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Antetokounmpo is doubled.
Oh, right here!
Outside for Butler. Back to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. And stolen by Bridges. Brunson on the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's Butler. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bosch. And here's New York now. Brunson up top. Puts up a three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Bridges has shown a lot of growth as a ball handler and as a distributor.
Murray with it. To the paint. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Towns outside. Butler with a steal. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening because this man will find it.
Brunson looks it over. Here's Anunoby. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Here's Brunson outside. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Walsh. The 3 ball. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby on the wing. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
They set the screen. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he drives in. Murray, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Towns on a screen. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks.
The Celtics, 10.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've done a lot of good things today. The one area they need to improve is their ball security.
A nice shot by Walsh. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things. They've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Celtics trail by 8. Carter, high post. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Gonzalez. Robinson on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Carter, high post. Cornette brings the double team. Here's Van Arsdale. Sinks it from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And it's Green missing. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Carter. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
A clear look for Green. And it's New York scoring again.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Jackson for 3. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Fast break. Here comes New York. Oh, deflected. Outside Hart.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And here is Green. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Celtics trail by 7.
29-22.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. McCollum, right side. High post Green. From downtown. McCollum's shot is off. And here's Boston. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Green in the post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He hits the second from the line. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 6 left in the second quarter. And so Murray will bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Knicks on D. Antetokounmpo inside. Yet to see a basket. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
So it's Boston now. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Outside Johnson. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics trail by 6. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Towns. Misses the baby hook. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front. Up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Now here's Towns. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now. Trailing by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Brian.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Butler with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Antetokounmpo, left side. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Why Hey, just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
It's Johnson with a drive. Towns for three. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside for Butler. Fires from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Butler's got 5.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Up top, Johnson. Pass to Hart. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. New York making a switch here.
Substitution for the Knicks. Chris Bosh. Jalen Brunson.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Antetokounmpo, right side. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Walsh for the tie. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges down low. And here's Brunson from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Walsh. They kick it out to Murray. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 9.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here they are. Here they are.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Carter, high post. Here's Van Arsdale. And there's a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. To the paint. It's stolen away. Pass to Van Arsdale. And here's Jackson. Here's Gonzalez for the lead. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And he nails the third. And New York has possession to win the drought. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. The Knicks making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Pass to Bosh. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Good on both. New York trailing. Now Brunson. 12 points for him. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
That's to Gonzalez. Stolen by Bridges. And here's Green from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Knicks up 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So it's Boston now. 2-point game. Jackson outside. A rebound by Bosch.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
New York working the ball around now. Here's the pick. Here's Brunson outside. A rebound by Carter. Here's Van Arsdale. Jackson right side. From outside, off the mark. And the Knicks with... Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Pushing the pace, Bridges stays ahead of the fast break.
44.
Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Brunson's defense has improved over the years. He's got the instincts and...
Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks leading by 7. Going inside. On the wing. Green to the middle. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Murray. From about 19. Towns rips down the board.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Boston foul. Second touch, no foul. First team foul.
Whoa, Towns with the power.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Old Green rips down the board. Here's Towns. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Yes, using that window.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Towns outside. Now Hart. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Smith.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doubled by Towns.
expected at a critical juncture in this game.
Green fires. The three is off. Celtics trail by 4. Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots. Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that.
Stolen by Anunoby. Green. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Bosch. Now Anunoby. Shoots a three. Oh, it's off target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jabari Smith. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, Green. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So New York wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.
I don't fade with him, can't pay him attention, can't pay his rent. Got me bent, can't get a cent. My teeth diamonds implanted in it. Volume 2, we been planning it. Out in the house, don't even trip, just need to feel it. I had a but I 5-star, got Max in here. She got 2 T on her lip. My house nice, no mood board. Dummy up, cause I'm not in the mood for it. Don't know my name, just call me the groove boy.
If the glove fit, I can't lose, I done miss. W's in the chat, go big body bends. Never did scat the whip, all I got pressed for the flat, but the creek stand always on 10. My timing is perfect, I move precision. Pressure make diamonds, I'm cool with the tension. Never had a stylist, I sweat, been different. We flexing our muscles like we finished lifting. Big only not no budget, my pockets is fat, DJ Mustard. Know them boys tender, they flop, they busters. And I go get hop in the whip and I might start drifting. First round 5-star, boy, been committed. A-chat, thanks for another 10 gifted. Creek lifestyle, volume 2, different.
I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a toe. Okay. I'm quick to let it go. One hand motion telling to go. Go, 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 go.
Money spread, money spread, money spread. Money spread, money spread, money spread. Money spread, money spread, money spread. I got 150 something. I got 150. Money spread, money spread, money spread. Peace and blue like bubble gum. Peace and blue like bubble gum. Peace and blue like bubble gum. PPDs and blue honeys, yeah, look like bubble gum. Show them my money spread. Yeah, I caught up. Castle every bedroom, a master tall model. So this, you gotta use a ladder. Tall model. So this, you gotta use a ladder. This more chaos first is beautiful, then it's a disaster. This a money spread, hands going up my leg. Yeah, yeah. She wanna I told to get on. Coulda been a broke it. Yeah, I know you ain't got no money spread. Money spread, money spread, money spread. Money spread, money spread, money spread. Money spread, money spread, money spread. I got 150 something. I got 150 something. Money spread, money spread, money spread.
In this man. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm the craziest, I'm the best, yeah, I told you. I'm a cash, I need lotus. You a pest, you so bogus, you so bogus. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing.